The ultimate goal of all our goals is peace. A peaceful investment guide should be designed to achieve your financial goals, to avoid financial hazards, and live a peaceful financial life. Today we have investment expert Mr. Hariharan with us. Mr. Hari, could you please explain what is the framework you suggest for peaceful investing?
I'm sure all of you would have seen the serial Ramayana as well. And the Ramayana, we also heard of the character called as Kumbhakarna. And all of us also know that a Kumbhakarna used to sleep for how many months? 6 months, right? And he used to get up one day, have food, do whatever he has to, and then go back to sleep for 6 months. Now, whenever Kumbhakarna used to sleep, nobody could disturb him. Nobody can dare to disturb, which means he's sleeping very peacefully, without any stress, without any tension, without any worries. Therefore, the question is, do we also want to sleep like Kumbhakarna? When I say sleep like Kumbhakarna, don't say that we also want to sleep for 6 months. What I'm trying to tell you is, can we also sleep as peacefully as Kumbhakarna? When it comes to finances, do we want to sleep as peacefully as Kumbhakarna, especially when it relates to money matters and finances? Because if you are stressed with money, here tomorrow I don't know what is going to happen. How am I going to pay for my school's child's fees? I don't know how I'm going to manage inflation. Then we can't sleep. Getting the point? And therefore, I think all of us would want to sleep as peacefully as possible, especially with relation to money. And how can we do that? Okay, how can all of us, when we go to sleep, not worry of what is going to happen tomorrow to us, what is going to happen to our family tomorrow with respect to money and finances? And for that, there are a few things that we need to do. First, we need to maintain an emergency corpus. You have to create an emergency corpus. Now, what is this emergency corpus? Is nothing but, if tomorrow I lose my job, for how many months will my family sustain? And therefore, when I do a financial freedom as one of my goals, I want to be absolutely free of these worries. What I will do is, I will create an emergency corpus in which I will have 6 months to 12 months of my expenses parked aside. So if today my expenses are 50,000 per month, I will have minimum 6 times, which is 3 lakhs, up to 6 lakh rupees, which will be kept as a separate investment in a liquid instrument, which I can remove any point in time without the worry of capital loss. Now, why this is important, as I explained, if I lose my job, how long the family will sustain. This became very important. Though all of us were talking about this for so many years, people realized the significance of this when COVID first wave hit us. And I'm sure many of us would have so many stories to talk about of how people lost jobs in COVID. Their salaries were not paid for many months. There were salary cuts. There were losses in terms of individuals losing their life. So many things happened in that COVID. And that is where people started realizing the importance of these emergency calls. There are some people who say that that has now gone. No such emergencies are going to come. You never know. All emergencies come unannounced. And therefore, if you want to achieve that financial freedom, no worries, please maintain an emergency corpus. Where you have to put, Mr. Ramlingam will guide you. I'm just telling you the context of what it is. So that whenever the such situations arise, I don't have to touch my investments. That is important. If I don't have an emergency corpus today, I have done some SIPs for my daughter's education. And what will I do if I lose my job tomorrow? I will start removing my investment which I had done for my daughter's education. That goal is also gone now. So I will not be able to ensure money for my daughter's education. Therefore, create a separate corpus. 2, all of us should have adequate life insurance, adequate health insurance. Again, Corona has taught us so many things. And there are so many people who never took term insurance policies, which is the purest form of insurance. You pay a very small premium, but you get a reasonably large life cover. In such emergencies, what happens? Unexpected deaths. The family does suffer an emotional loss, but you can prevent them from suffering a financial loss. So ensure you have adequate life insurance and the right insurance product. 3, health insurance. Again, very critical, very important, because we have seen so many WhatsApp messages that floated during the first wave, second wave of COVID, of hospital bills, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 75 lakhs. My own cousin in Coimbatore was in ICU for 2 months because of COVID. Can you imagine the bill that came to him? If he did not have a health insurance, his entire savings would get wiped off. It's a matter of few days that you spend in the hospital, you end up losing years of savings in one shot. So have adequate health insurance. And start SIPs, continue your investment. So when you do all of these, you're not worried about what is going to happen tomorrow, because you're protected, your family is protected, everything is taken care of. And when everything is taken care of, you also sleep like Kumbhakarna, without any worries, without any tension of, especially with relation to money. That's important. So you get a peaceful sleep.
Thanks for your detailed answer. If you have any questions related to this or any other investment options or related to your financial goals, feel free to book a free appointment with our financial planner. The link to the free booking is given in the description below this video. Also, will you be interested to attend insightful investment webinars? Then feel free to register for our upcoming insightful enlightening investment webinar, and it is completely free. The registration link for the upcoming webinar is also given in the description box. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Also share it in your social circle. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel so far, please subscribe now. Bye.